Hello HUD House Hunters, it's Donnie Corum with Colorado Today I bring you 1111 Holmes Drive, which is basically located on Uinta and Circle, so central part of town. This is also a ranch style home with a completely finished out basement at about 2,000 square feet. It features 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a 1-car garage. HUD has this listed at a blowout price at $115 grand, particularly for a neighborhood that supports 150 to 160. House is not in bad shape. Let's check it out. Come along. As we enter 1111 Holmes, first thing you notice out of the gates, one of my favorites, hardwood floors. And these floors, guys, are actually in pretty good shape. They could use a good polishing, maybe a coat of varnish on them, but other than that, I really think these are good to go. We are going to have to add windows because we are still with the old aluminum style windows, so I want to swap those out. That's something you can do when you have the budget. This guy is sort of unofficially a dining room because they've cut an insert into it, but this would be your 3rd bedroom upstairs. It is currently walks into the kitchen, but you could just as easily make this the 3rd upper bedroom if you wanted to frame that doorway back in. As before, I like the condition of the floors in here because although there is some damage to them, it's nothing you can't buff out pretty easily. And besides the floors, you're going to swap out this window, you're going to maybe paint this something a little bit more modern, swap out these doors with bifolds that are a little more modern as well, and then this room will be good to go. So this is not going to be a very expensive rehab to bring this room into the times. It's going to look really nice when it's done. They've got a carpet down here, but my guess is the hardwood continues in this room as well, so it'll be quite easy just to pull this carpeting up and see the shape of the hardwoods under it. It's a light blue color with some crayon marks, so again, we're going to paint in this room. We're going to add a new window in here, add some bifold doors. Bada bing, this thing's ready to go. So not a ton of work, a lot of equity to be gained on this property. The bathroom upstairs leaves a few things to be desired, but nothing we can't live with. The flooring is extremely dated, and I prefer a vanity rather than a freestanding sink, so we'd want to swap that out if that's your desire as well. We have the 4-inch tile surround, and the tile is a little bit dated, just the color and tone, so we'd be looking to add a new tile surround, but that's about $300. Very easy to do and makes a huge impact on the way the bathroom presents. And this is interesting, guys. They actually put a laundry chute in. This drops into the lower level of the house, so after you take a shower, you throw your clothes in there and they'll be downstairs in the laundry room waiting for you, so that's a nice touch. Inside the kitchen here at 111 Holmes, a couple of things. The cabinets are dated. This is a galley style kitchen, so it's a long, kind of narrow kitchen, but a good amount of cabinet space in here, and obviously it is missing the appliances. So your stove's going to be located here. You're going to have, we usually put a micro hood in right there, and then you kind of have some open space here with the upper end cabinets. Currently there's no place for a dishwasher, but if you're going to replace these cabinets, that's pretty easy to add, something you want to plumb in via the sink line there. So that's the kitchen and Holmes. Let's head down. We're downstairs at 1111 Holmes Drive, and this house also has a walkout basement, which is an excellent feature on a ranch-style home to just be able to open the door and head into the backyard. And from an appraisal angle, guys, this adds a huge amount of value to the property. I'll explain it in detail when we talk, but basically you can use the lower-end square footage at the same price per square foot as the upper-end square footage on a basement, only if it's a walkout. So from an appraised value standpoint, having a finished basement that's a walkout is worth substantially more than a property that just has a basement without the walkout. So just FYI, this has that feature. That's a nice touch. We got a bar, so this is nice. Kind of 70s vintage, but functional for the time being. A little updating, this could be pretty cool, so I like that. Back here we have the laundry room. Probably won't show up all that well on camera because it's a little dark right now, but this is where you're going to put in your washer and dryer and stuff and do your laundry. So that sits there. This is bedroom 1 on the lower level, and it attaches to the bathroom directly off to the side, which we'll look at in a moment. It's very long. It's got nice high ceilings. Basic repairs needed, or we got a drywall patch. Guys, I frequently talk to clients that are worried about holes in the wall. Truly, this is roughly an $80 to $90 repair if one of my contractors did this, okay? So it looks ugly, I know it looks horrible, but fixing drywall is actually relatively inexpensive. And obviously, if you're picking up a house with equity, it's worth doing some of the minor repairs that it needs, like drywall patching, which is easy to do and not all that expensive to have done. We got a closet back here, and these lower bedrooms are lacking flooring right now. So the upper bedrooms have the hardwood, but we're down to the concrete down here. Because it's a basement bedroom, I'd more than likely want to put carpet in down here, but you can do whatever you want with it. We head this direction to find the tub section of the bathroom. And it's got a dated surround, but you know, quite functional. Just needs a little bit of touch-up work. Then we find the rest of this bathroom this direction. Again, we have the freestanding sink. I'd want that to be a vanity. We've got our toilet there. It looks to be, you know, functional, but dated. And so that's your bathroom. And then I'm calling this the fourth bedroom because this is what it was probably meant to be used as. You can see here that they actually put in a washing machine back here, and there's also a drying vent. So, you know, they were kind of using it as a laundry room, but I think this is a 4-bedroom house, legally speaking. You just want to take this out and put it in the laundry room facility that we looked at earlier. So, gives you a couple of options. Let's check out the backyard. We'll get you rolling. So we're out back at 1111 Holmes Drive. Now this property, as we just saw, is a rancher with a finished out basement, almost 2,000 square feet, listed at $115,000. Now guys, it needs a little bit of work, but in addition to the equity you're getting on the inside, just check out this backyard. You know, back in the day, they really cut the lots a lot bigger. And as you can see here, you've got a terraced yard, upper level, then you got a lower level that adds additional play. This lot is about 9,000 square feet of living space. This is a huge suburban lot. Now, as always, the great deals don't last long, and at only $115,000, you're looking at a payment of anywhere from $750 to $800 a month to own this property for $100 down and $750 a month. This is a steal. Give me a call, register online, ColoradoSpringsForeclosureDeals.com, but most importantly, keep tuning in. We really appreciate all your comments. We appreciate you guys watching the videos. Thanks for checking out 1111 Holmes Drive with me. I'll look forward to talking to you soon. Have a good day.